what I want to see is Australia stepping up to the plate with the willingness to put behind some nonsense and show us that they are the defending champs.
We are underway here in the men's semifinals. I'm Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. At 3x3 The Voice, in your ear with Angelo Lazar Zakarakis. Dylan Stipe to the stripe after the make. Bump and the bucket. He's elevated his game here on day 5 of the competition. We saw the Kangaroos earn a bronze medal at the Champions Cup. He was a huge contributor in that win over the USA to earn that bronze. And he continues to bring the punishment as we see an old rivalry between New Zealand and Australia. The Kangaroos taking aim at what would be a 5th title for them.
They haven't been able to even step foot inside the two-point lane. Are you kidding me? Aussie.
It's still, okay, you picking sides now.
I'm not, I'm just saying. Look at the impression. And the thing is this, you can't tell me I'm taking sides because you know how fond I am of the youth and the outside shooting of New Zealand. So I would not dare to pick sides because my heart is torn in half right there. 2 great teams and 2 great stories. But it's quite interesting. You know me, I want to see the best players and the best teams giving their best effort and proposing us the best game.
There we go, loose ball. CCM gets it up top to the most dangerous man on the floor. He is playing with his food. He kicks it out and turn 2 Ps. The big fella finding his touch.
And Tanji starts knocking down 2s. This is trouble for Australia because this is the only guy you're supposed to be able to say, look, we'll gamble on that one.
Again, you're right. Great point. But it also accentuates the point of the versatility necessary in 3x3. Look at Parker getting to it off the chain. He continues his solid play from the quarterfinals. He made his knee buckle. He had him on one leg like a kickstand.
He has swag.
Hey, he's tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, if you have goo with the men, with the women, you got swag goo out here with the men. Let me tell you that.
Australia and New Zealand, they got a bone to pick like Seabass. Expect these two to go at it like Kendrick and Drake in this semifinal. Antonio down. Dylan Stipe. Angela wants to call him the Stifle Tower. It's creative, sounds good. It's in the top 3.
It's appropriate.
He's got a lot of names.
The thing is,
it's
Stifle.
John Charles Dylan Stiff.
You had the stifle for Rudy Gobert, but he's stifle. See, there's a difference. There's a nuance.
He's stifling for sure. But a silly foul was what he picks up there on the reach in.
And you can always say that his game is tight whenever he's finishing at the cup tight. You know, just saying.
I'll leave that up to you.
We'll see now. It's all about him to earn those stripes.
Tall Blacks and the Kangaroos. Hanning runs into trouble. He had a great quarterfinal. He faked him like a Gucci bag. It only had 1 C though. 5-3.
You only got 1 C. I don't know if you want to ever walk around with that bag with.
And Birkin is spelled with a P. He got gypped. 5-3 contest as we get back to it.
Aidan Tanji, he's so great with those fakes.
Stipe, we haven't seen him do that much. We have seen him obliterate people in front of him. Shoulders like boulders. He's a one-man wrecking crew. And we got a 5-4 game. Big shout out to Nicola Mitchell, by the way. She's been watching the action. She's helped me out with some of the pronunciations I've been getting wrong. With Stipe. With Alex Higgins, not Tisha. So, thank you, appreciate that. Hannon, we gotta go somewhere else with that, bro. Cleared for takeoff. He flies by himself, lands the jam, and it's 5-5. Hannon.
Can't be afraid to take those shots. If Hannon is afraid to go to the layup line, Needs to stay out the paint.
Martin will kick it out to Tui. Can't knock that one down.
Hannah needs to play with the willingness to eventually get blocked.
See what had happened was, so Higgins Tisha misses the dunk rather, and that is, I haven't seen that yet. One of the star performers at the Champions Cup in Bangkok, Thailand about a week ago. He's really elevated his play here day 2 as Antonio starts to defend. He's got that assignment of Tatui.
It's going to be a foul. You can't be hugging it out like brothers out there.
So we got our first media timeout. And one of, if not the biggest game of the day between longtime Pacific rivals, between Australia and New Zealand, both with long and storied cultures and traditions, and getting a chance to clash here at the Asia Cup. We've seen it over the years, both the men and the women. It's going down from Singapore, the Lion City. The tall blacks getting it to the hot hand.
The man is on fuego.
He's hotter than fish grease. It ain't stopped since the opening game.
They're willing to fight. They're willing to get down and dirty. There's nothing easy. Getting open is a task, Kyle. Moving around is a task.
Two nations separated by 2,500 miles. Now separated by just 2 points in this semifinal clash. Jonathan Steiff, the man is stronger than locker room aroma. 7-6. Oh,
yes, sir.
That was gift wrapped, set up by Lewis, and Aiden is able to put it in. Steiff going back down low, and he can't get it to go that time.
Tell you what, Tunji is a tough cookie, man, because you're taking a whole lot of physical pain. He didn't clear,
Oh, he did clear, and he apparently hit Steiff in the neck or something, because Steiff turned away immediately.
It's so physical in between the two. You don't want to be the cheese slice in between those two breads, and let me tell you that.
Oh man, here we go. Back at it, approaching the midway mark. Higgins, Tisha off the iron. Now charged for staying in front of Martin, and no choice but to foul there, and that was on the way up. Martin has just continued to get better and better and better. New Zealand have been rolling. Top scorers for the Australian, or top scorer, is Shona Antonio, actually, with 5.3 per. AHT right behind him at 5 points per game. And if you're new to 3x3, that's significant because this sport goes to 21 points.
Yeah.
AHT turned the corner. He gets ridden out of bounds. That is now 5 fouls on New Zealand. And the Kangaroos have 4. Tallbacks and Kangaroos get back to it in a volcanic matchup. Explosive is what I mean. Speaking of explosive, quick first step there from Parker. Don't let the looks fool you. Middle school teachers can ball. I've changed his occupation like 3 times, by the way. He's going from an investigator to he's playing
special agent,
officer. Now middle school teacher seems appropriate.
Middle school teacher might be the most accurate one.
Well, he might take you to school.
That's the one.
2 ball offline. Didn't touch any iron there. Evenly matched teams and an evenly matched game as well.
New Zealand has done a good job slowing this man down, and the one time he gets free, danger was looming. Hit it!
All net, all wet. All Blacks leading by 3. Shoulder fake. AHT going up off the window. Quick hands, pokes it away. That'll preserve still 9 seconds here for New Zealand.
You want to make sure that you keep the ball protected at all times. Biggest Tisha is only hunting for something that will provide him an opportunity to go hurt the rim.
Hannon. Ball Lecter. Hannon ball Lecter. He will shoot your face off if you let him.
I love that.
Stipe, that was so powerful. I felt tremors over here. The big man's not playing, but he also isn't playing defense. Got caught slipping. 13-9, New Zealand.
You remember what happened with the defense for Australia against Japan? Ozawa was drawing so much attention. They were always jumping 2 people on him. And right now they're doing the same thing with Lewis. And Lewis is having the same composure than Ozawa to dime Aiden Tunji down low for the 3rd time already.
Well, Stipe is taking over this game on the inside. He is bruising whoever's defending him. He gets Kitcha up top to Stipe. Stipe got his pocket pick.
Goodness.
Watch your wallet. Got to get that ball free. Who touched it? Oh, man. It's starting to get crazy.
The intensity is moving up.
It's starting to get crazy. Semifinals going down from OCBC Square in Singapore. 3-point contest between rivals. Even the flags look similar. Between New Zealand and Australia. Back and forth they go. There's Hannon, who's been finding his stroke here on this 5th day of action. And there's Stipe. He's got plenty of iron in his diet.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
You have faith in my opinion about 3x3 and my analysis, right?
Absolutely.
Guess what? We are seeing the birth of one of the very best teams in the world, U23. You'll see them at the World Cup, and they're going to be a medal contender.
But which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about New Zealand.
Okay.
New Zealand, we're seeing the birth right now of one of the premium U23 teams in the world. Let me tell you, I know the level all too well. For them to be able to go toe-to-toe with such a strong and athletic squad of Australia, that speaks volume of the future of this program.
Antonio with the fake. Again, when he gets hot, you better look out, take cover. Right now, with 3:35 to go, it is New Zealand in front.
Aiden Tunji, he's so good with his feel for the game, the timing of faking out the handoffs and attacking on his left hand. Plus, he's a lefty indeed, which means that it's unnatural to cover those angles for most defenders, Kyle.
Here we go. Hannon inside. Good defense there from Barker. Snips it out and then crossed him like an intersection. In for the leg. Hannon, not that time. Rebound goes to Stipe, but who else?
And that's the 7th team foul. Lewis over-pressured a little bit. And that's just enough to provide Australia with 2 free throws.
2 free throws that could tie this game up. 13-11. Dylan Stipe at the line. First of 2 is on the way. And he will get that to fall. Representing from Cairns. The Cairns Taipans, big, will come up big at the stripe. Dead even. It's tied up like a job fair.
There you go, kid. There you go. Don't be afraid to get blocked down low. Just go up.
Hannah's played great. Stipe trying to take it to Tunji.
Yep. And Tunji is doing a great job staying tough.
Hannon shoots, misfires. Stipe has it cleared. Stipe wants to let a 2 go, and not a bad deal at all. Nothing but cloth from the corner. Kangaroos busting back.
Huge bucket.
Martin. He will miss it. Does not touch anything. 2:28 left in this confrontation of Asia powers, Australia and New Zealand.
We got the best game of the tournament right now, Kyle.
Well, it's coming down to the wire. This game is tighter than 80s jeans as we are separated by 2 points, 16-4. You remember the 80s. Back out to Lewis.
Oh,
Lewis.
stop it.
He does this. The 2 is good, dead even. AHT continuing to stick with it. Headed now to the crib. Look at the pace of this game. Antonio can't knock it down. Whoa, Stipe called for the foul. It is the 6th. It is the 6th. So not one that will put them on the line, but they don't have the luxury of fouling again without free throws being the result. What a game.
Best game of the tournament by far. The level, the intensity, the outside shooting.
Hanen. Not that time. Stipe being pestered by Lewis. The 2 defending on the perimeter. They got an advantage down low. That's not fair. Easy work there for Tisha.
Sanji, great job on the offensive board.
Oh, that ball poked away. Barker down low. Stipe has it swiped away.
Good hands.
So many ebbs and flows, ups and downs. This game is like a roller coaster ride. Separated by 1 point, Kangaroos in front. The Lady Kangaroos in the first place game already. As you remember from 2024, it was a Aussie sweep.
Yeah.
The men trying to go back-to-back, the women trying to three-peat. Tall Blacks got something to say about that. Man. 5 days of competition culminating here on this final day of action. We have been having a ball. The boys in 3x3, Kyle Montgomery, that's me, and the Czar, Angelo Sakarakis.
That's me.
I don't think there's a better job in the world. I'm just going to say it right now.
You're pretty blessed. I'm not going to deny it.
I get to say some pretty stupid stuff sometimes. I get away with it. So now I have to. Stipe with the drive and the lay. Uh-oh, Lewis! Ooh! Another clutch bucket from the young star in Tall Black.
No fouls on either side.
Against the Tall Blacks. Big shot from Stipe is missed.
Oh my goodness!
Who wants it? Throw your iwi up. Throw your iwi up. The Kangaroos and the Tall Blacks in a 19-19 tie. Oh my.
Hanen's youth showing right there. A little bit of precipitation, a little bit of a rush. Just dribble the ball out. But I understand the thought process. You want to stay within what you know, meaning giving the ball down low to Aidan Tanji is usually a good idea because he can come off, hand it off, fake the handoff, something like that. Ooh.
What a game from Dylan Stipe, man.
Yeah, and the huge bucket, the corner two right there, the corner 2, Kyle, was a game changer for Australia for sure.
Look at the leading scores. Dylan Stipe with 11. Tatui, David Lewis with 8. Defending the 2-point arc is the priority. 2 hands for safety. Quick clear. They'll get it to Tatui. He turns it over. All Australia need is 1. Game time! Australia win it! 21-19 in a thriller over the Tall Blacks. They will indeed defend their crown from 2024. What a game for the Kangaroos. New Zealand will play for third place this year. Dylan Stipe is the truth, and I ain't never lie. He can put the weight of the world on those shoulders. That's a figurative reference, but I might mean that literally. My God, way to play. What a game between the two. The Kangaroos throw they sets up in a 2-point victory that will put them in the championship game.